Yo, what's going on, everybody? 2K here, I'm back with a brand new NBA 2K16 rebuilding challenge. And in today's video, I love doing these challenges lately because it's so cool to see what the records are going to be. And today is the all center challenge. So taking a look at this team, you guys might be saying this is kind of easy, but if you guys, in a minute we're going to take a look at the starting five. But all of our best players right here include Anthony Davis, DeMarcus Cousins, Andre Drummond, Call of Duty Talents, and Tom Whiteside, and then a bunch of other great players. But we got no point guard, shooting guard, center, small forward, but we can do power forward and center. So this is going to be a really hard challenge, including that we have no ball handling skills, no shooting skills, other than like Carl Anthony Towns can hit a three, and that's about it. But Al Horford can hit a three. A couple of these centers can hit threes, but this is going to be challenging for season number 1. So I have to rebuild this team for season number 1 without making any trades. So the only trades I can do is go out and get a first round pick, and that's what I'm going to be doing. Try to go and get the Washington Wizards first round pick. They won our 2018 first round, both first round picks. Might as well do that deal for a lottery pick. So basically, let's go back to the coaching right here, auto generate that. So Pau Gasol is going to be our point guard, DeMarcus Cousins is going to be our shooting guard, Call of Duty Talents is going to be our small forward, Anthony Davis power forward, and Andre Drummond is manning it down at the center position. So I think it's going to go Anthony Davis number 1, DeMarcus Cousins number 2, and then I guess I just want to develop Call Anthony Talents into a beast. So he's going to be our third scoring option. So I'm going to simulate to the end of the season. Hopefully we can do really good, and I'll see you guys at the end of season number 1. Yeah, so coming to the end of the season, Kevin Durant wins MVP, averaging 31 points, 9 rebounds, and 7 assists. Crazy numbers for Kevin Durant. Call Anthony Talents wins Rookie of the Year on our team, 16 points, 7 rebounds, and 3 assists. Brandon Knight, 6-man. LeBron James, Defensive Player of the Year, Thaddeus Young, Most Improved, and Billy Donovan wins Coach of the Year. So going to the standings right here, we did finish with a 70-12 record. So we were leading the pack in the Eastern Conference mainly for the whole season. Anthony Davis 22 points, DeMarcus Cousins 18, and Call Anthony Towns with 16, and Drummond with 13.5. Who led us in rebounds was Drummond, and assists was Pau Gasol. He was our starting point guard, averaged almost 8 assists per game. DeMarcus Cousins right behind him, and Marc Gasol. So I would never thought that Pau Gasol would have led us in assists. That is crazy. But our first round matchup, we're going up against the New York Knicks. So we have a defensive team, and we are going to sweep the New York Knicks. And next, we're going on to face the Miami Heat, and we're just running through the playoffs right there. We could have swept them yet again, but they take a game on us. And next, we're going up against the Toronto Raptors. So it's going to be a little bit bigger of a challenge, and we beat them in Game 5. So this is our main challenge of the year. Can this team beat the OKC Thunder? So something game by game. We take a 1-0 lead. They tied up 1-1. We go up 2-1, 3-1. Can we win it? 3-2. Game 7. Let's simulate this with Simcast. Game 7, NBA Finals. This is what players live for, and it looks like we are not going to win this game. And the OKC Thunder have won a championship. Call it the Towns 24, DeMarcus Cousins 22, and let's take a look at their team. OKC 31 for Durant, 11 rebounds and 7 assists. Cameron Payne 23, and Russell Westbrook with 22. So, man, I do not know how we do not beat that team. Kevin Durant wins Finals MVP. So basically, what we got to do now is hope that we get a good lottery pick. So we're going to go right here to the pre-draft workouts. Hopefully we can bring in like a Ben Simmons, a player like that. Maybe even a point guard, because this is really what this team needs. So we're going to go right here to scouting mock drafts. And we get the first overall pick from the Nets, the second from the Wizards, and the third from the Mavericks. So we're going to have a huge bunch of young talent on this team starting in season number 2. So I'm going to go into the NBA draft. Hopefully we can get top 3 of these players. I wouldn't be mind, but instead of Buddy Hield, I'm probably going to get Chris Dunn. So I'll see you guys once we're at rookie signings. And so right here at rookie signings, we did get Ben Simmons first overall, Chris Dunn second overall, Brandon Ingram third, and then Dembry with our 29th pick. So we're going to pick up all 3 of those players, actually all 4 of them. Pau Gasol declines, as well as Dwight Howard. So Andre Drummond, we are going to give him that qualifying deal. My free agents, we want to bring back Andre Drummond because he is going to be a big factor. Already almost a 90 overall, so he's going to be leading our team, and we do not have enough cap space to basically bring back any of these players. So we're gonna have to let them walk in free agency. That's the bad thing about having all these good players on this one team, is that we don't have enough cap space for the ones that are going to be on expiring deals. So basically what I want to do now is trade a couple of our centers and hopefully get some good point guards, shooting guards, and small forwards. That's definitely what we need. But before that, we're going to take a look at our roster, going to coaching game plan right now. Chris Dunn is our starting point guard. Okay guys, so taking a look at our roster, we got Chris Dunn, Dembry, our shooting guard, who's a 70, which I kind of want to improve. Ben Simmons, our small forward, Anthony Davis, Anthony Towns. Basically, that's what our starting five is looking like right now, but I'm probably going to go out and try to find a trade for Brook Lopez and maybe Marc Gasol or like Vucevic. And we got Okafor sitting on the bench, barely getting any minutes. So we definitely want to get him some minutes because he can do work in the NBA. So I'm probably going to go out and find a trade for Brook Lopez and Marc Gasol. And hopefully we can get a good point guard. So Brook Lopez, Marc Gasol, both great players. So Brook and Marc Gasol. So we should be able to get something good. So we can get to Dwight Howard, Rudy Gay, Reggie Jackson, Hassan Whiteside. That is a very, very good deal. And I think I'm going to accept that deal because Reggie Jackson is a really good point guard that does progress into a great player. So next thing I want to go out and do is go to trade finder, trade a couple more centers like Vucevic and I guess Enes Kanter. We really need a shooting guard because I feel like I do not want to start Dembry. He's a 70 overall. He probably will progress into a great player, but right now we do not. Okay, Iman Shumpert, Wesley Matthews, and Taj Gibson. So there is our shooting guard. Danilo Gallinari, he's a scorer. I think I'm going to get this Wesley Johnson and Taj Gibson deal, and that is going to help out our team. That's basically the only trades I want to make. So it's going to go Reggie Jackson. This is what our starting lineup is looking like. Reggie Jackson, Wesley Matthews, Ben Simmons, Anthony Davis, and Anthony Towns, and then just a stacked bench with all centers. So it should be another good season. It's going to go Anthony Davis, DeMarcus Cousins, and Anthony Towns. So hopefully we can make the playoffs yet again. My record should be a little bit down, I'm feeling, but hopefully we can still get into the playoffs. Kevin Durant wins MVP yet again with some crazy numbers. 29 points, 8 rebounds, and 7 assists. Jamal Murray wins Rookie of the Year. Brandon Knight, 6-man. Draymond Green, Defensive Player of the Year. Dwight Powell, Most Improved. And Brad Stevens wins Coach of the Year, bringing us to a 67-15 record. So going to the standings yet again, we did finish first. Like I said, I didn't think we were going to do better again. We did not win 70 games like we did last year, but still 67 wins is very good. And Anthony Davis is injured 1 to 2 weeks. We'll miss probably like 2 rounds. The players would average 20. DeMarcus Cousins 18, and Anthony Towns with 14.5. Led us in rebounds was Anthony Davis, Drummond right behind him, and Towns. And assists was Reggie Jackson. Ben Simmons 7 assists too. That's pretty cool. And he's already an 80 overall. So in our first round matchup, we're going up against some Milwaukee Bucks, just going to sum up the current round, and what looks like we are going to sweep them and move on to the second round. We're going to face the Hawks, some of the next current rounds, and it looks like it's going to be a little bit more of a fight against this Hawks team, but we beat them in 5 games. So next we're going on against, I think, LeBron James-led Cleveland Cavaliers. So let's take a look at their team. They got LeBron, Kyrie, Paul Millsap. This is kind of a good team. They looks like they traded Kevin Love for Paul Millsap. Okay, so this is going to be interesting. They go up to, we're going to sum up the current rounds, and we move on in Game 7. Okay, so, in Game 7, Anthony Davis, 28 points, Towns, 24. Let's take a look at LeBron, 30 points in Game 7. You always know LeBron's showing up in Game 7. It looks like he was really the only person that really showed up for their team. So we're going up against the Golden State Warriors, summing the current rounds, and we lose again in 5 games, this time to the Golden State Warriors, and Steph Curry wins Finals MVP. So I don't know what we have to do to get over the hump. We still had a great team. We're going to go to rookie signings. We definitely have to add one more piece, because that's 2 seasons we went to the NBA Finals and could not get over that team. Last year, OKC Thunder. This year, Golden State Warriors. So we're going to have to sign someone. I guess we can sign both these players. Hopefully they can come in and do some work off the bench. Anthony Towns and Okafor, definitely bringing back those players. We have to give some time to Okafor because he's literally one of the best players, young players on our team. And I'm not going to bring back Taj Gibson. We probably have no salary cap, so I'm not going to go into free agency. So I think we have to make a trade for like another, because our whole bench is just centers and power forwards. So we definitely have to improve that, bring in some guards, definitely on this team, and some forwards. But I like how our starting lineup is looking with Reggie Jackson, Ben Simmons. I think it's a very deep team. But we just have to get some guards on this team. So let's take a look at the coaching game plan. Definitely have to improve our bench. That's really the only thing. We have tons of depth at the center position, obviously. So it's Reggie Jackson, Wesley Matthews. I'm fine with this starting 5. I think I have to go out and trade. Okay, so Okafor is getting some minutes. I think I'm gonna, okay, Brandon Ingram isn't getting any minutes. So I think I'm gonna trade DeAndre Jordan and Hassan Whiteside. And let's go take a look at what we can get for both these players. Should get a lot because they're both 86 overalls. Definitely can make a huge impact. Mike Conley and Pau Gasol, Kevin Love and Dennis Schroeder. I'm looking for guards. Eric Bledsoe and Brandon Knight. I think that's a deal we definitely have to go with. We're giving up Brandon Ingram, but he wasn't getting any minutes on our team anyways. I'm taking that deal right away. They should definitely have a huge impact on our team, and that looks like Reggie Jackson is going to be coming off the bench. So our starting five is going to go Eric Bledsoe, Wesley Matthews, Ben Simmons, Anthony Davis, and Drummond. DeMarcus Cousins, Towns, Okafor, Reggie Jackson, Brandon Knight, all coming off the bench, and all are going to have a big impact. So it's going to go Anthony Davis number 1, Ben Simmons number 2, and I guess DeMarcus Cousins number 3. So I'll see you guys at the end of season number 3, where we're hoping to win an NBA championship. This season, Steph Curry wins MVP. Claudio Martinez wins Rookie of the Year. DeMarcus Cousins wins 6-man, averaging 16 points, 9 rebounds, and 5 assists. That's good for the big man on our team. Anthony Davis wins Defensive Player of the Year, averaging 20 points, 9 rebounds, and 2 assists. Definitely winning for someone on our team to win that award. So Anthony Davis taking that one home. Ray McCollum wins Most Improved, and Dwayne Casey wins Coach of the Year. So going to the standings right here, we did finish first yet again with a 64-18 record, and going to the play stats, Anthony Davis 20 points, DeMarcus Cousins 16, and Ben Simmons takes on the third best scorer on this team with 12 points per game. Rebounding was Anthony Davis, and assists was Eric Bledsoe, and Ben Simmons yet again in that category, and DeMarcus Cousins right behind him. So in our first round matchup, this time we're going up against the Cleveland Cavaliers. We're going to simulate the current round, hoping we come out with a victory, and it's going to be a challenging one. So let's take a look who they have. They still have LeBron, Kyrie. I do not know how this team with LeBron doesn't make a higher seed, but some like current rounds, and we move on in Game 7 yet again, going up against the Chicago Bulls. We need to win again, and it looks like we are in 5 games. So we're going on to the Toronto Raptors, which we are eliminated by. So they have Kyle Lowry, and it looks like no DeMar DeRozan. Okay, DeMar DeRozan had a bad game, 12 points, but I don't know how we lose to that team and do not win a championship. And Golden State wins a championship yet again, and your finals MVP is Klay Thompson. So if you guys do want to see more rebuilding videos like this, make sure that like button, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys next time.